Yo, welcome back to ManThings. It's your boy Tim, and today I'm with a special guest by the name of Hillary. I call him Hills. He's my brother.
Yeah.
He is my fragrance plug, and today we're just gonna discuss and chop it up a bit about fragrances, about life. This whole thing is about a man's perspective to life and godliness.
Yeah.
So Hills, welcome to ManThings.
Thank you for having me, my G. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I see we quite have an array of colognes that we're gonna check out today. So hopefully it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. Otherwise, how's life, man? How are you?
Life is great, man. I mean, God is working. God is moving in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I started this fragrance thing, it started off as slow, but now it's moving. I'm reaching out to a lot of people, and they're liking the fragrances. So I'm pretty elated. And yourself, how's things going?
Oh man, life, man. Life. As a man, you take it one step at a time. You move and you adjust the sails with whatever direction the wind is tossing you to.
Yeah.
But it's a man thing to do. Move and always adjust your sails. I think adjusting is always important. Because you cannot be a man that is rigid in his ways. Yeah, you can't, right? You can't be rigid in your ways and expect things to move according to how you want them to move, But always having a sense of where the wind is going and adjusting accordingly. For me, that works for me, and I'm there. I'm always at that spot. I'm always in that place. Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. So I don't know. Do you want to start with the fragrances or what?
Now, before we get into the fragrances, before we get into this, we just want to keep it light, keep it easy, get the conversations going. So I think you're my first guest, actually. You're my first guest.
First of the first.
He's the first of his kind.
Yeah, bro. Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, this is my first guest, and I guess him and I relate a lot when it comes to business and the mindset, music, which is one thing that we're going to talk about now. What's on your playlist at the moment?
There's a lot, bro.
But if you can give me top 10 of what you listen to. What are you listening to currently?
It depends on which kind of, because I listen to a lot of things. So my playlist is haphazard. So one time you find me listening to Maskandi, the other time I'm listening to punk rock, the other time I'm listening to like hip hop. So currently I've been listening to the new Quavo it's an awesome jam. I listen to, what's the name, by the way? I forgot. I listen to a lot of soul and R&B. In R&B, I listen to a lot of her, a lot of Amufaku, and currently I've been gravitating to local stuff. So that's the direction that I'm taking, because local is lekker, man.
Yeah, I mean, listening to, you mentioned a bit of Maskandi there, Amifaku, her. But what is the one song that you currently that's speaking to you? If you can mention the artist and the name of the song, what is that one song that when you walk out of your apartment, and you have your headphones on, you're like, I'm going straight to this one?
So currently, like the first one that I mentioned, Quavo, and his name is Lenny Kravitz or something. So it's a fly. It's been on my mind every day since I've heard that song. So it's sort of like a hype song. So when I'm going to work and I feel like I don't feel like doing this, and today I just put on that song and then I'm ready to go. So it's my go-to playlist song.
I haven't caught wind of that song. I'm not a big Quavo fan. But that's fine, man. I'm just intrigued by the fact that you're saying it's a hype song and it just gets you up there. What is it? Like what is the lyric, or what does it say that kind of like motivates you?
So for me, like music is more of like the instruments and how they are arranged and how they sound. So if I tell you that I hardly know the lyrics, but in terms of the beat, that's what gets me going, because it's electric guitar. It's heavy, like a drum kit. Also synths and all of that stuff. So it's just like fast paced, and that's what I like about the song. More of the musicality of the song than obviously the melodies. The lyrics and the melodies really come in good. They're very good, but for me, it's most about the arrangement of the song. That's why I gravitate towards the song.
It's interesting. It's always dope. I always like to find out how music affects, a person.
People.
Because we listen to different things. I know somebody that hears the bass before anything. The bass line. That part would be like, I'm like, but why do you like the song? And the person would be like, hey man, the bass. And it's the bass, and then the lyrics, and then the keys or the melodies will come right behind the bass always. But with me, it's always the vocal delivery. That's why I like.
Because you're a vocalist, so
that's why I like Chris Brown. Vocal delivery. How you layer your voices in a song. That sticks out to me, and then the melodies. Because I'm a melody type. My music is driven by melodies, and I'll hear melody before a chord progression or whatever.
So we wired the same, but in a different way, in the sense that you're more of a vocalist, and then that's how you hear stuff, and I'm more like of an instrumentalist, so I'll hear things differently. But since you mentioned, like, in terms of layering and stacking, it brought to mind Billie Eilish and Phineas in terms of how like they layer the stuff. Like Billie takes about 15 takes or something of different vocals, and then she layers that and uses her vocals and the instrument. So that's what I like about it.
15 takes is crazy. 15 takes is crazy. Layering your voice, it's crazy. I feel like there's too much work.
It's too much work,
15 takes, even post-production. When you go into, I don't want to say edit, when you're mixing and mastering, mostly mixing, because you need to go to every channel and mix it accordingly. So imagine 15 of the chorus, and then that's just Phineas only. And then Billie takes another 15, and then you
it's really time consuming.
It's crazy. But that's music. Besides from the music, now that we are in it's August, and South Africa, this is Women's Month, right? I'm a big fan of women, in terms of how they do things and how they structure. How they bring about an impact to the life that God has given us. So man, I just want to find out from you, what is your take on the whole Women's Month, and how has it impacted you as a man, and just your overall thoughts about this whole
Women's Month. Personally, obviously, I grew up in a family full of women, so there weren't a lot of men around. Like, they were there, but it was uncles, mostly like far away in that sense. So I feel like most of my upbringing was obviously I was brought up by women, so my values, the way I view things sometimes maybe a little bit not too masculine, but not too feminine, but kind of in between, because a bit, that kind of thing. But one thing I appreciate about women, more than just giving life, is the way that they nurture us to be the best versions of ourselves. Like, especially my mother. My mother is amazing, bro. She has never said no to what I want to do. So the only downside was that we didn't have those finances to go for what I wanted to go for. I remember I used to do swimming in primary school. I'm really good at it. High school, I moved on to art. She was supportive. I did cricket, very good at it. Again, she was very supportive. She's been supportive even in the businesses that I do work. If I tell her something, pass an idea through her, she's like, hey, bro, go for it. You understand? So I think she understands me that way. So that's why, like, I appreciate my mom. And obviously my cousins and my sisters, they're also supportive.
Female.
So, bruh, females. the first person who gave me, I think when I was still working in insurance, the first person who gave me the biggest project, like in Joburg, was a female.
Oh, yeah. Did you know the person?
No, I didn't know the person, but they were like, okay, cool.
It was cold calling type of
vibes. And she was like, okay, cool, I get your story. Why don't you come in and then we can discuss this? And the rest was history, but she was amazing. She obviously we haven't spoken in a while because I left the company.
Yeah.
But she was really amazing. So what I like about women is their ability to nurture people and give people chances. In like even the current job that I'm at right now. Yeah, I was introduced to it by a woman. So,
that's proper, you know. For me, I like what you said about the ability to nurture.
Yeah.
Right, the ability to nurture, because I've had this thought in my mind for a while, and man, I feel like as a man, show me the women that are around you.
Yeah.
And I will be able to pick up where you are in terms of success, your success rate in whatever projects that you embark on. But it's crazy because the quality of women that surrounds you as a man kind of like, you know, I don't want to say builds up the trajectory, but it has a lot of impact and it has a lot of influence as how you come out as a man in the public, you know, with whatever that you're doing. Because, I mean, you and I are more than familiar with God, with spirituality.
100%.
You know, and one of the women's gifts is being able to nurture. You know, is being able to nurture something into a full-grown human being.
Yeah, it's amazing for her.
They have the womb. That's why they're women. They have the womb, and a man's responsibility. No, I want to say responsibility, but what a man does is gives a seed. Right? We gives a seed, and a woman is able to incubate and protect and nurture and grow. I don't see that only as something that happens during reproduction. I view it as a woman's functionality to life. Right? In most cases, a man would come up, because a man's got power of inception. Right? A man's got power to give a seed. And bring up ideas. And come up with ideas. But most companies thrive because they have a balanced demographic between a right amount of men coming up with all of these. I'm not saying women cannot cannot come up with ideas, but it is in us. It is a man thing. It's you know, let's create. It's a man always wants to be busy creating. That's why we find mechanics and we always find a lot of inventors are men, because we are curious.
We want to find out.
We want to find out, right? And once we find out, that whole thing, if you give it to a woman knows how to take care of that. That's a lot of CFOs are women, because they know how to take care of the business, and you know they know how to
and they know how to follow up. There's this one guy, may so rest in peace. We used to go to the same church with him. So he told us a story about how women nurture like stuff around, how they know how to take care of it. So what had happened in their life when he was a kid, his father used to like borrow stuff to like other your neighbors and all of that stuff. So the mother was responsible for, you know, going to get them, to find out what, and that stuff was, you know, collected. Unfortunately, after his mother passed on, then his father would borrow and those things would not come back. So I really like the fact that women know how to follow up. They know how to persist.
They take care of things, you know. They've got the ability to. They've got the ability to take care. Like nurturing is in them. Nurturing is something that comes naturally to them. That's why the quality of women is important to a man's trajectory. You understand? So even it goes further to a point where a woman needs the right amount of women around a woman.
Yeah.
To be great as a woman. You understand?
Mm.
Yes, men, we can come together, but when you come together, it's always, oh, Billy, let me show you this. Oh, it's always, this is what I figured out, this is what I discovered, and I want to show it to you.
Yeah. So it's always like that. Even I normally realize when we come together as guys, we're always about that thriving. We're always about, dude, I found out about this. It's quite amazing. Building PCs, building cars, all of that stuff. So
that's the thing. I don't want to come second to none.
That's the thing. Every guy wants to be the top guy.
Yeah.
You understand? So
and I feel like that is where we get our drive. Where a lot of men come from broken history.
Yeah.
But we have that thing in us the drive in us to, keep, especially if men are interacting with men. For the women that are watching this, it's always great for your man or whatever man that you're surrounded with, but specifically your man to be surrounded by his boys, because that is a competitive environment for him. And that competitive environment kind of like it sparks something in a man.
Yeah, like the Bible verse says, man sharpens men. So when we are around each other, we get ideas from each other. We kind of find ways in which we can do things in ways that we're stuck at. So if you're stuck, you're like, hey, my boy, I'm stuck at this, and then some other person may find it easier, you understand, and help you through it. So
great. That's super dope. I like it, but it might not necessarily mean that. That's a downside to this, right?
Yeah.
Might not necessarily mean that we're sharpening each other in a positive manner.
Yeah.
Because you bring a group of men, a lot of things comes out. But some in a group of men, some will think, let's go, let's plan a heist.
Yeah.
Some will say, no, let's start a company.
Yeah.
Some will be like, no, let's go out at night and rob people.
Yeah.
But all of those things will start. The inception part, the inception of it will be men coming together.
Yeah.
And they will come up with something and they will go at it.
And do it. They won't break it down and say, okay, we're going to do it next week. When it's planned, it's planned. It's going to happen.
Which brings us back to women. It's always great to have a strong woman or a woman that knows that she's a nurturer and she knows her ability and she's self-aware of what she brings. Right? She's self-aware of the superpowers that she has, God-given powers to nurture and to grow things and to take care of things. That even when you come, because men, we talk, when we come home, if it's a conducive environment, we talk about what is the plan, what am I trying to do now, right? If you have a woman that understands that, they are able to intercept, interject respectfully, and save you from going to be part of a heist.
Which is true, bro. And I think we're driven by also that hype of being around your boys to say, okay, these guys will die for me, so I'll die for them.
That's testosterone.
It could be toxic at sometimes. You're like, hey, bro. You see, if we do this just once, it always starts like that. You're like, just once, we're gonna rob this, and then we're gonna share and just.
Also, you don't want to be the sissy, right? You don't want to be the one that says, I can't.
Because you're seen as the weakest one.
It's in us, bro. There's no man that wants to be seen as weak amongst other men.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We don't want to come second to none. We rather fight it out and you beat me in a fight.
Yeah, and then we respect each other after that and say, okay, cool, bro.
It's respecting.
You understand?
But I'm not going to sit here and take your nonsense.
Yeah.
Especially if you are coming disrespectful or belittling. True. As a man, you can't do that, bro. I know guys that were like, I know a friend of mine. I
also have a story.
He knows himself. So I know that if you, when he goes out with his women, right?
Yeah.
Goes out with his wife, and there's a slight signal or sign of disrespect towards him, or towards
his girlfriend,
his
or
women.
Yeah.
as long as they're together and there's disrespect, and she can pick it up, and he can pick it up, and you also can pick it up,
then it's shy.
It's going. We're gonna fight. There's no way that he's going to let you go.
Yeah.
There's no way that you are coming out of that situation without a fight.
Yeah, I think also, you know, in that situation, it also, breeds dominance to say who's more dominant, who's like what you say, that you don't want to come second to nobody.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, he's being in front of my woman.
Of course.
She's not gonna look at me the same if I let it slide. Yeah. So now you wanna, you need to fight. You need to be dominant, and you need to assert yourself to say, hey, this is my space, bro. I'm moving in it, and I'm gonna be dominant in the space here. Yeah. So it also brings me to a story where one thing happened at work. So, there's this guy. Normally, I'm a quiet person. I don't wanna be, talking too loud. I keep to myself at work.
Yeah.
So this guy kept on belittling me. I was quiet, and then just one day I was like, hey, bro, I don't appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we're gonna address each other at work, we must address each other respectfully.
Yeah.
And from that day, the funny part is from that day onwards, we are now good friends.
Yeah, but you've set your mind.
Yeah. So now he knows that, hey, this is a boundary, and I also know that, you understand, I can't overstep my boundary as well. So
you can't be setting boundaries and still overstepping the boundary.
Yeah,
it's so dope, man. It's so dope. It's great that we could acknowledge women in this month. Kudos to you, women. Bati watintumfazi tintumbogoto. So wherever you are out there, I just want you to know that you are very special, and you have the superpower to nurture, protect, and grow. Grow. As a woman, if things around you are not growing, then maybe it's time for introspection.
Yeah.
But you have that power to grow things. Your power of being progressive and dynamic, and your quietness is not weakness.
Yeah.
True. Your superpower is in you being able to take it in and produce something conducive. You take it, like, incubate. You incubate it, and then what you bring out is always super, super special, super great. We don't take you for granted. You guys are special. You are moms. You are somebody's girlfriend, you're somebody's wife, but you always play that pivotal role in our lives, and that's why we want to shout out to you, Amanda.
And we love you. We love you. Yeah, whatever we do out of love, and I think
love you long times. Hills. I know that must have your influence probably because you grew up around women.
Yeah.
So you mostly influenced by that.
Yeah.
And I've read a lot of people comment about your fashion sense, your style. Tell us a bit more about how you put an outfit together.
For me, how I conceptualize outfits, is I first see it before I wear it. That's how it is. And in most of my outfits, believe me, I don't go to a shop and say, okay, today I'm gonna buy this. I'll go to a shop and then I'll see pieces that I like. Even if I don't have something that I'm gonna match it with, that I'm gonna wear with, I'll just pick it up because I love it. Yeah. So pick it up and then keep it for 3, 4 months, 5 months in the wardrobe. It's funny, but yeah. And then if I find something that works with it, then I can easily pay it up. I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I can pay it with. Yeah. And most of my fashion influence obviously is women, and one of my uncles who it's pretty funny. He used to like those U magazines.
Oh,
yeah. he used to love those U magazines, Zac Efron, all of those guys. Yeah, he used to take his stuff. So I took a leaflet out of him, and obviously some of the women that I grew up with. My mother was my biggest fashion stylist in all of my outfits when I was young. It was my mom. So I grew up loving.
You took from that.
Yeah, I grew up loving shirts. So most of my outfits, like I struggle with t-shirts because I feel like they don't fit me properly. But with shirts, I can rock shirts anytime, summer, winter.
That is something that your mom has been buying you from a young age.
Yeah. So it became easier for me to rock those things because I knew jeans, whether it's skinny jeans, whether it's baggy jeans, whether it's crop jeans, with your shirts, with your crop shirts again. So for me, it's been easy. I don't know, maybe it's part of the artistry that I have, but it's easy to put out. Sometimes I'm even inspired by other people, so it's not basically me. It's other people on Pinterest, on on Instagram and TikTok as well.
Great, I'm glad that you touched other people as a point of reference.
Yeah.
Who is your biggest style icon?
Style icon at the moment, it's unknown, guys, unfortunately.
Unknown?
Yeah, it's unknown, guys. So my biggest style icon is Dima Bajik.
Somebody probably knows. I don't know
Yeah,
what Dima Bajik is, but
I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but he's from one of the I think Western European countries. So I love his simplicity.
But what like if you can put a picture on, hopefully I can put the picture of Dima right on the screen.
Yeah.
But what is it that you like about his fit?
Simplicity. For me, it's simplicity. Remember, fashion is not about how expensive things are, it's about how you pull things together. So for me, he can take a Vans, your simple white socks, a short and simple sweater or jumper wherever you're from, and he can make it work. I think he thrifts as well. So for me, the way he pulls out like his outfits it's amazing, simple, and the way he takes his shots and all of that stuff.
Does he lean on because I've got like categories as to what style is, right? There's people that lean more onto the skinny tight fit, and there's people that style is basically around looking baggy, looking a bit loose, and having shades of colors that are a bit dark or a bit light, or a bit, you don't know what it is, but a lot of beige, a lot of cream.
You're touching up on the nice things, because most of his outfits are on the beige, nude colors, and he hardly wears like colorful colors. So that's what I like about him, and he's more on the baggy side. So he takes the 90s type of fashion and mixes it with the 2024s, and he makes it work. So for me, that has been an inspiration to say, you can wear anything you like at a budget and still make it work, and people actually compliment you for that. For me,
that's great, because for me, I've always had the philosophy of, I don't know if philosophy is the right word, but I've always had the philosophy of, it is not the brand that I'm wearing. 100%. Of course, there's brands that I love.
Vans.
Mostly Vans. Vans, Adidas. Those are the two brands that I love. At any point, I'm wearing something from them. But that is the brands that I love. But as far as style, simple.
100%.
Mono colors, that works for me. If it's black, let it be black. Let it be a little bit of white, sharp.
Even today's outfit is...
For the branding, if it's black, let it be black with little to no color at all. I like black, I like grays. But mostly it's about how it fits on your body.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I can buy the t-shirt, you buy the same t-shirt, and for some reason it looks better on you, or it looks better on me. The point of the matter is that how does it fit you? That's why people go for tailor-made things, because it looks good tailor-made for their body.
100%.
Because we have different bodies. There's similarities here and there, but your body is your body. It looks like nobody's body. Like whether you are muscular, whether you are big, whether you are skinny, you can be skinny and lanky. You can be skinny and short. You can be skinny and there's different builds, and there's also different cuts. Especially when it comes to clothing, how it fits you. How the first thing that I do when I purchase something, I put it against my body. I don't like to fit stuff in the shops.
I understand, because
maybe over the years I know what kind of sits well on my body, but if I put it here and I go in the mirror, I already know that I like the the sleeves to be at this point.
Oh.
I like the bottom cut of the t-shirt to be at this point. Stuff like that. I want my chest to be in a certain way. If it's a V-neck, I need it to be. I don't need a V that goes all the way. Like, man, there's certain formulas that I already know that I'm comfortable with, and I've been using that throughout
the years.
I'll just buy same cut, different brand, same cut, different color. But it's literally the same.
Yeah, but I also like that thing in terms of continuity in your wardrobe, because like, as much as you want to be diverse, you need to have continuity to say, okay, that's Tim style and that's Hill style. So it's very important, because I tend to do that the same. The same thing as well. So one time I went to a shop and I bought 3 corduroy shirts, 3 different colors, same cut, same fit, and all of that stuff. So it kind of makes sense in any way to say you love continuity, you love like dark colors, because I feel like dark colors bring out also the complexion, and they have that thing of looking like, I don't want to say expensive or that thing, but they look a certain way that people perceive it very well. So
it's people's perception is always like, marketing is that. I'm a media student. I've been in marketing for a while, and one thing that I know is that as a brand, you as a person, the perception of people about you, that's your brand. What they think about you, if they think that you are rich, that is the brand that is out there, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have all the dollars in that account, but the treatment that you get will go along those lines. They'll treat you like they would treat a person that they deem rich. Because that's their perception in their mind. Where you are positioned in their mind is in that category. So, but that's my thing in life. Having people perceive you or your brand in a certain way. How you dress, how you smell, how you smell, how you look. I don't want to say that's why but I feel like that's why a lot of people, they don't mind spending their money on getting a fresh cut. By the way, that's a fresh one.
Thanks, my friend.
They don't mind going to the barber once a week or twice in a month just to get
the lineup.
I understand why people buy beauty products, masks and all those things. I understand why people would buy a certain brand or want to be seen in a certain, that's a life that we live in.
And if, unfortunately I don't have a beard, but if I had, I'll be investing in stuff. It's a tip for men. I'll be investing in beard oils. I've seen you do it. You're very good with that, and your beard is always on point. Beard oils, facial masks. Also your hands, the way you cut your hands, your nail polish, clear nail polish. By the way. It goes a long way. Like if you smell nice.
So you're into manicures and
pedicures? I'm into manicures and pedicures. So I've realized that even if you dress simple and you smell nice, people are gonna compliment you 24/7. Like it's crazy. If you're not used to it, it's kind of crazy, but it's a good thing to say, like, you've set your brand to be this, and this is how people perceive you, and also people can trust you to say, oh, Tim knows a lot about this stuff, so I can trust him. He can do ABC.
Branding is important. Branding is not just for people. Always have this idea that branding is always for big corporates. It's for Nike, it's for Vodacom, it's for Absa. Take me out of that. I'm gonna be a person and live my life however. But branding it's an image. It's imaging, basically. Branding is imaging, and everybody has an image. Everybody wants to be somebody. And how people view us, whether we like it or not, that is where our brand is.
And it's important because it gives you feedback.
Yeah.
To say, okay, you're good at this, you're not so good at this, so try to improve in that.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you an example. That's why you've got concepts like Ugly Betty. It's a brand because people view her as ugly.
Yeah.
Betty. That's why you got Fat Albert. Because people look at him, the imaging. He's fat. He's, he's sloppy. People don't have a problem with fat people. People don't have a problem with people that are looking different.
Yeah.
But if you do not take charge of how you look like, take ownership, and dress for your body, and man, we live in a world where you can do things, man. We've got. I know of people that are big, but they have the swag.
I've seen one on Instagram. I've forgotten his name. That guy weighs, I think, right about 120, 150 kgs. He lives in the States.
Yeah.
But he's called Kylie. He will wear you, like in terms of fashion, he will outdress you.
Yeah. It's the thing. That's the thing of today. There's so many options. If you are not aligned with your brand, that's all in you. Because there's so many. I'm a big advocate of affordability. Getting stuff that is affordable and making them look good. Man, we live in a world where the Chinese products are available to the whole.
And it still surprises me that all these things are available to the world and people are not utilizing them. Because man, it's nowadays you can smell good for cheap. You can look good for cheap. You can even people who have more money than you can actually think that you understand.
You have Shein, we have Alibaba, we have Temu. Clothing is affordable there. We have Mr. Price, we have Small Street, for God's sakes.
Small Street.
That's we're talking about how we look. But also, man, there's these Korean and Japanese and Chinese beauty products that are so
I'm still yet to try. I think it's the snail what.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really need to invest in terms of like the beauty products, because I've heard very good reviews about that Korean stuff.
Alright, since we're here and I'm with your fragrance plug, we did not plan the way that things came about. It's just the way that the conversation was going. And we find ourselves here where we needed to be, because I mean, style, fashion, music, they all go back to how you smell 100%. And how people view the bigger portion of how people view you is how you smell, unfortunately. When people give you a hug, the thing about scents and fragrances is that it opens up a space in your memory that if you smell the same thing, your memory kind of reminds you of that person or that association, right?
Or a feeling.
So we are at the right part. The fragrance plug is here. He's going to tell us a bit more about the collection that he has and which one he loves. I also have some of the fragrance that I use because I knew that I'm meeting up with him. So we're probably just gonna discuss the fragrances and what we love about them, where you can get them, and with the plug. So let's get on to it. So there's a whole lot here.
I don't know if I should give you guys the name of the fragrance that I use. But I've quite a few. My favorite fragrance is Latafa. I'm not sure if it's gonna. It's Latafa Lax Raid. The packaging is amazing. There you go.
This is Raid.
So most people associate the scent with lime, lemony, citrusy, and all of that stuff. But the crazy part, it doesn't have those kind of like accords. It's just let me just check it out now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man, this is so This is so fresh.
So you see, it's woody with.
This is Raid by Latafa. So nice.
Yeah, so it's got woody leather notes, vanilla musks. But for me, it gives that off that fresh scent, like a summer scent kind of vibes. It's a dupe of what is it? It's a dupe of the Dolce and Gabbana K. This thing, I kid you not, at work, they always compliment me. My cousin Julie loves it. She comes to get a spray whenever she can. I hope I'm not, yeah. So yeah, for me, I think I'm gonna be on this for the rest of this summer because it's an amazing fragrance.
Is it a summer fragrance?
Yeah, it's a summer fragrance. What do you think about it?
Love it, man. The packaging is insane. One thing about Latafa.
Bruh.
Well, I'm a fragrance person myself. I could say a fanatic. And I've been under their radar for a while. I've been kind of like testing out their products, checking. But one thing they never drop is the quality of their packaging.
Hey, bruh.
The quality of the packaging itself, the bottles, the scents. Come on, man. The scents.
The scents amazing.
The scents.
So yeah.
The scents. I'm telling you, you get an experience where like 3-4 whiffs of a spray, and obviously if you are somebody that is, for people that I know, I'm more of a hugger or a handshake person, but you end up getting a reputation of smelling good because of this. That you're posting an Instagram post, a picture. I had a person commenting on my story that you're looking good, and I'm sure you smell good.
Yes,
I'm sure you smell good because of these, man. Because of these, people end up knowing that he's going to smell good.
And the funny part with this, I only spray maximum, if I want to be crazy, 6, but most of the times on my skin, 4 sprays. And when I was at work this other time, I'm in the kitchen, and then we stand with a group of people, and then this woman came in and she was like, what's that smell? And she started looking for that smell, and she came to us one by one and tried this 100% that one. She was like, yo, this is a beautiful smell. So this is my go-to smell. Anything
go-to smell?
Yeah, for me, anything Latafa, I love because they have consistency. They put great ingredients in their products. The packaging is amazing, and I'm also a visual shopper, so I don't want to shop for something that's not really visually appealing to me. So Latafa. So
Flip the box, bro.
Let's see what you have.
My favorite at the top of my list is this baby. This baby. This is my. I guess I'm not gatekeeping it anymore now because it's cocktail intense.
Which house is it from?
I think this is Fragrance World.
Yeah, they're also good. They have a
this is Fragrance World.
Yeah.
The box is very basic. It's black. It's black with a touch of gold and white. Speaks modesty, simple but in your face. It has a bit of an engraved detail on it. Very simple. The bottle has the same pattern on it. Clear with a gold cocktail intense. But this, man.
Can I smell that?
This, it's light. It's very light on the nose. Very light. It's very vanilla-ish. It's very vanilla-ish. It smells like something brand new. It smells like brand new sneakers. It smells like I'm not sure if you've walked in a brand new car.
Yes, that is what I was thinking. It smells like a brand new car.
Brand new BMW X6.
Right.
It smells like a brand new car. It smells like whenever I'm wearing it, I feel like I'm wearing brand new clothes. Right. I feel brand new, and it's light, man. You really need to be close to me to smell it. But when you smell it, it's pleasant. It's pleasant on the nose, man. Yeah, obviously I'll do the kaka,
Yeah.
sapsa, you know, and I guess the longevity. Yeah.
How many hours?
It doesn't give me a lot of hours. The performance of it, you smelling it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not so long. It's not like the amount of hours is not great, but as long as you are close within me, you can really smell it, and you can really smell that something smells nice. And that's what I go for when I go for fragrance. I don't want fragrance that are loud, that you will smell here and there. But as long as you come close for a hug or I'm moving within your space, you're gonna feel.
And I also think that's a nice thing, because you don't want to be getting into a room or a taxi and people are opening windows, or people are coughing and all of that stuff. Obviously, I've experienced that myself.
I've also had that experience.
Where like you spray too much, you overspray, and then when you get in, and then people are coughing, literally coughing. And that's not really pleasant.
That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah,
it's a rookie mistake, because I did the same thing when I was a rookie in this fragrance industry, fragrance world. When you're a rookie, your mind tells you the more of this fragrance on my body, the better. But it's not. It's not. It's you spray too much, it becomes unpleasant. It hurts the next person. Instead of the person enjoying the scent, they become they'll have sinuses.
Exactly. That's the other point that I wanted to drive. That a lot of people, when they speak to me about fragrances, they'll say, get me something that won't aggravate my sinuses. But I realized that even with the one that I showed you, the Latafa one, pretty good on the body, and people with sinuses can use it, and yours as well. I feel like people with sinuses, 2 sprays, 3 sprays, you're good.
Alright, what's your next?
My next
Pokemon.
The next one that I really like, I haven't used it as of yet. So it's the 24 hours oud. It's a very, very, very good scent. It's a dupe of Tom Ford. So the packaging is amazing. I like black colors, black and gold. Yeah, very beautiful. You want to try that? Also comes with a body spray. Not a fan of body sprays, but yeah.
Oud 24. What is it? Oud 24 hours.
Yeah, Oud 24 hours.
From the house of Latam.
Yes.
This is it's an oud, but it's a bit sweet and musky. It gives off a lot of musk, sweet, musky, oudy. So that whole combination slaps. The whole combination slaps. The bottle is amazing. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So basically, what I see this as is mostly men who are in suits. You understand, people who are like business-like, who are in those spaces. This would slap different because it smells amazing. It provokes masculinity, like that masculine vibe. So lasts again, I think 8 hours in terms on your body, and then performance, and then on your clothes up until your next wear. But
this looks good. It smells great.
So I'm contemplating. I want to put it on my rotation. I'm not sure, but one of the fragrances that I wear every day. Very, very nice, smells amazing. And then what do you have? Do you want to go through some of your stuff as well?
Yeah, I think it's one for one. I don't bring a lot. But this is in my collection as well.
Let me tell you about this.
This is Rams Silver, right?
Yeah, by Latafa, right?
This is Rams Silver by Latafa. This is the box. Simple. It kind of has like a fingerprint. Kind of has like a fingerprint as the signature. House of Latafa. And this is what it looks like. Let me tell you something. The first time I went to go get this, I was with Heels. And I got a 30 ml bottle. I tried it out, I sampled it out. I had it in my car, and I went out to my friend's place. We were having like a nice braai, and I thought, let me gift him with a fragrance, and I had it in my car. So I pulled it out, I gave it to him. Fam, even today, this is a compliment getter. It's
more on the sweet side, is it? Or it's just like
sweet, fresh.
Yeah.
Bonus between sweet and fresh. So man, this is a compliment getter. You don't wear this and you don't get that remark or somebody doesn't say you smell nice.
Yeah, I remember the first time when we got it, I was like, I was a bit skeptical about it. But after he got the 30 mils, I went back and I got a 30 mils as well. So I tried it on a couple of times and it gets a lot of compliments. It's a very good scent. I love it. I would personally have it in my collection.
Yeah. So this is my number 2 in my collection.
What is it duping? Do you know what it's duping?
I've seen, but I'm not so. My memory is not so great.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can never go wrong with Rams. It's fresh. It's really just a good fragrance, man. Especially if you want to smell fresh, a bit of sweet. The dry down for me, it's okay. Like dry down, I mean when it settles in your body or on your clothes. There's a smell that everybody's going to smell going forward.
Yeah.
Right? Not just when you spray it out on, but when it dries down, the dry down is amazing. Yeah, the dry down is even better than when you put it on initially. But yeah, this is Ram Silver Natafa. Hit us with your third Pokemon.
There's a lot. So I'm just gonna go. Okay, since it's Women's Month, let's do Ready Grace. So this is by Fragrance World. Is Ready Grace? It's duping Narciso. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. Narciso Ready Grace. Even the bottle looks familiar. So women, you know what way it's at.
Let me smell if it's something I would like to.
It smells very nice. So this guy wanted to ask, and he was like, okay, even guys can use this one. It's really amazing. Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rodriguez for her. If I get a hug and this is what I smell, there's no way that you not compliment this.
Yeah.
There is no way that you cannot compliment the scent. It's so good. It's so feminine.
It's nice.
It's got a piercing. It's got a piercing smell of wealth, man. It smells like there's money where you come from.
Yeah. Distinguished as well.
Yeah.
It smells like that.
It smells like smell important. Like probably something that Michelle Obama could wear.
Yeah.
Like that important, right? And also has a bit of it smells a bit sexy as well. It has that. It's like a great dynamic of power for women with who is also sexy. Yeah, it's not. I don't find it. My imaging of it is not playful. It's very like boss women type of.
Yeah, I also get the same feeling. Michelle Obama, corporate. Women who are distinguished, women who know what they want in life.
But very feminine.
Very feminine. If I hug you, I'm a single man, by the way. If you are wearing this and you give me a hug,
it's shy.
You probably,
Brother!
I'm telling you, this is very nice.
This is my hug you.
Yeah, if I hug you and you have this one on, you've made it to the semifinals. You've made it to the
ground advantage.
I'm telling you. Yeah, so I really love it. It's very versatile, feminine. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna show you guys my last one.
The favorites.
My last one. It's a favorite. I bought it because it was a favorite, but for me, it's a bit overbearing, but it's a great scent. Oud Alyal. Oud Alyal. This, one thing I can tell you about this, the performance.
Amazing.
Performance. This will stick on your clothes forever.
Yeah.
This and you know, the dry down of it, with some fragrances, when it dries down, you can't really smell it, but this performs even if it's dried down. It performs. It's very woody, sweety, musky.
Yep.
You know, it's it always reminds me of you know, those. It's gonna be weird, but those incense.
Oh yeah,
the incense, right?
Yeah.
Those Arabic incense.
Yeah.
It
strikes. Yeah, it strikes.
Arabic incense, a bit of toffee or coffee type thing.
So in terms of performance, out of 10,
cinnamon.
Yeah. Out of 10, how much would you give it?
Performance.
Yeah. Performance overall.
In terms of how it smells,
11. 11 out of 10. Yeah.
11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Great scent. I would give it an 8 overall because I'm more on the sweet, chocolatey, tobacco.
Yeah.
I am that person. In my collection, this is for winter mostly.
Yeah. It smells more of it smells like more of a winter fragrance.
When if I put this in summer, I don't think I would like it. Even a lot of people that have spoken about this, it's a winter fragrance.
Yeah,
it performs great
in winter, right?
Yeah, you can smell that sweet in it. You can smell that cinnamon in it. The incense part of it in winter goes a bit.
I'm telling you, it gives that warmth. It gives that everything. So yeah, it reminds me of like the Baccarat range as well. I don't have them here. Like your, it's an oud. It's a satin oud Baccarat. Amazing scent. Lasts on your clothes. Winter fragrance. Compliment getter. And let's see.
You can take, like, since I'm out, you can take it from here. Take it from here.
So the next fragrance by the House of Latafa. My obsession, guys.
Is this a oud?
This is a oud mood. Very popular.
Brad, you love oud.
Very popular oud mood. I don't have to say much about this one. It's very popular on TikTok, very popular around the scent world, Arabic. So this is a 30 ml. It's a 30 ml. Performance is very good. Smells amazing. Yeah. You see, with these fragrances, I normally doubt them before I buy them, and then when I buy, that woody.
Yeah. Oud mood is such a woody. The opening note is wood, right? It's like what you smell of your first whiff.
Yeah.
Oud, and I always, like, when I smell something, I always have a picture of a person.
Yeah.
Right, and this is giving. This is giving old money.
Yeah.
This is giving old money type of scent. That I'm not trying to compete with
anyone.
Any of you in the room. You guys know me, and you know that I'm rich. Yeah, it's giving off that image in my head. Yeah. Because of the woodiness, and it feels a bit fresh as well. Yeah, man, it's just a great scent.
It's a great scent. Unfortunately, I haven't really used it that much, but
packaging is amazing.
It's amazing. It's a 30 ml. You can always put it in your bag. So that's the nicest part about like 30 mils. If you wanna, let's say you had an 8-hour day, and then you wanna dash quickly to meet someone, or you can just 1-2 sprays, you're good. So that's what I like about 30 mils. Oud mood. And then up next we have Latafa. I'm just gonna do these two at the same time because this is a blue oud.
Opulent grade.
Yeah. So
Latafa opulent grade.
Packaging is amazing.
Packaging is suede.
Yeah. Suede. Ravelani knows about this one. So yeah, you see, bottle, very nice. The atomizer works amazing. Smells fresh, smells clean. I would say this one is a summer one. What do you think about the red one? I think the opulent blue would be more of a summer one, whereas the red is much more sweeter, isn't it? It has that.
Man, this smells so nice. This smells nice.
Yeah.
This smells like I just walked into a Louis Vuitton store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it smells.
what?
It smells like I'm in a store, and they're making sure that it smells nice in the store. Wow.
And I also like the packaging.
This smells great. This smells great.
Smells amazing, the packaging. Now that we sprayed this one, yeah?
This one has a bit of, it smells good, but it's a bit more sweet.
Yeah. I don't
It's a
know.
bit more sweet, a bit more fresh.
I don't know if these two would go well together. I'm gonna try it.
I think they're both fresh.
They're both fresh, right?
Yeah, they both give off that fresh scent. When I mix fresh, I normally mix
With sweet.
Yeah, it's like I like to mix this. I like to mix this.
Yeah.
Because this leans more on the fresh, and this leans more on the chocolate vanilla.
Yeah. So what is that duping? We never got to speak about it.
The cocktail intense.
Yeah.
The cocktail intense dupes Killian.
Yeah.
It's an
Angel's Share
Share.
by Killian.
Yeah, it's a really good dupe of Killian. If you know Killian, it's a popular.
And it's expensive. Killian is very expensive. It's I think it's going for like 4,000 rands on that. Yeah.
Anybody that knows about fragrances, they know Killian.
Yeah.
And this is a really good dupe. Very close. Very, very, very. If somebody sprays Killian and I come rocking this, fam, I'm in the semi-finals.
You're in the semi-finals. They will start shaky. Yeah. So we have what, 2 more to go. So what we have next would be Unplugged With You. It's a nice packaging, nice bottle. I haven't really tested this one, so this one will be sort of like a debut on this channel. Yeah.
What is it?
Unplugged With You.
Hey man, what is it? What does it do?
It's duping. I forgot. Let me quickly check it on the internet.
I've seen this.
But it's a very, very popular.
Isn't it duping? It's not an LV.
Unplugged.
What's it duping? Is that a Louis Vuitton scent?
Yeah, but it's a very popular scent. Let me check it here. So it's duping. Imperial Armani Stronger With You. Imperial Armani Stronger With You. So that's what it's duping.
But also, it's giving something. It's giving a scent that I know.
Which one? Which one? Who does it remind you of? Which scent does it remind you of?
Bruh. Smell this.
Okay. I get what you mean.
But maybe a bit sweet, right?
Yeah.
But maybe this is a bit sweet. This is a bit sweet. Yeah, almost. But this.
Yeah. So that is a sweeter version of what this would be. I love the scent. I love the dry house.
This is also giving me Hayati.
Yeah. Oh, you've used the Hayati before.
This is giving me Hayati. Is it Hayati?
Which one? The black one or?
No, it's the I think it's the black one.
Yeah.
The popular.
So it's giving Hayati. It's got some of those scents. It's got some of those similarities as well.
Yeah.
Fragrance World has it. Latafa also has.
So this is Latafa.
No. This one is a different brand altogether. It's a different house. I'm not sure where I put. It's Empire. Yeah. So I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Empire. But it's a very, very, very good dupe. It smells amazing. obviously right now I don't have the budget to buy all the scents, like the originals and the dupes as well.
You don't have to.
So what I normally do,
you don't have to buy
so
originals.
yeah, so what I normally do is I would go to Edgar's and spray quite a few fragrances and test them out. 90% similarities.
It's good, man.
It's good.
It's a dupe of Imperial Money.
Yeah, it's a dupe of Imperial Money. And the final one would be Latafa Maya or Maya. I'm not sure as well. Yeah, it's Women's Month, Baba. We have to make sure
include. You just don't want to miss out on your female customers.
Nah, never. So 30 mils, beautiful. It's on the sweet side. So it's on the sweet side. If you have sinuses, you don't want to be spraying more than 4 sprays. It's amazing. It's a dynamite.
Yeah, this is sweet. Floral.
Yes, 100% floral. Not 100% floral, but yeah, I'm affirming that it's floral. It's very sweet. So if you love sweet things,
if you are into intense peach, if you are into intense peach, but intense peach is more peachy. This is it gives the same projection, but this is more on a floral side type of scent. But hey, man,
those hints of florals and
the sweet that's here.
It's very good.
That's here is the sweet that I like in female scents. The sweet there's.
So again, not more than 4 sprays. Not more than 4 sprays. Otherwise, it's gonna be unbearable. Just 4 sprays and you're done. So this was the last fragrance, that we're gonna cover today.
And then that was it with the fragrance. The room smells amazing, by the way. Like I had a lot of them on my wrist. And you can see like my watch, the band of my watch is materially, so all of these scents are here. Every time I move my hand, every time I move my hand is going to be dangerous. But here, chilling again with Hills, the fragrance plug. I'm just gonna let him tell you about where you can reach him if maybe you have more questions about the fragrances, and if perhaps you want to order from him. He's a retailer. Speak to him wherever you are in the world. I'm sure you can make it happen.
So currently, beginning of the new month, which is September, I'm going to be obviously opening a TikTok shop. Be on the lookout, but currently you can get me on 065 881 5145, 065 881 5145. And I'm going to give you details on what's duping what, more details, because today it wasn't quite rehearsed, so we just met and then we shot. So that's where you can get me. If you have questions, you can ask there. You can hit me anytime. Trust me, I'm an owl, or however you pronounce that. I'm an owl. So I sleep very late. So anytime, whether you have a different time zone, whether you're in a different country, make sure to contact me. I'll get it delivered to you.
Yeah, man, and also his DMs are open.
Yeah, my DMs are open. So
DMs open us, right? DMs are open.
Yeah.
I'll try by all means to share his social media handles.
Yeah.
Hit him up, ask him questions about fragrances. I'm sure you guys can develop some sort of relationship as far as business, as far as fragrances.
Yeah.
Do not go into his DMs and start being weird. You weird people. Don't be weird, man. But just all love, all respect.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he will reciprocate the energy.
100%.
Man. Thank you again for chilling with us, taking your time to watch this lengthy episode of ManThings. It's your boy Tim, and I'm with your fragrance plug, Hills, the boy. Your fragrance guy, your fragrance plug.
Yeah.
Man, we are out of here. Much love. Love you long time.
Thank you.
Yeah. sorry.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me. It's quite amazing. It's a big platform. Trust me, in the next 2 years, Tim is going to be the biggest YouTuber and social media person. Trust me.
You didn't hear it from me. You heard it from Hills, the man, your fragrance plug, and we signing out.
Yeah.